What's up YouTube? Welcome to the channel. I'm James and this is my 1962 Belair Wagon project that I started on a little over 4 years ago. Well, over the past couple years of rebuilding salvage vehicles, which are my main projects, I had been working off and on this wagon in the background. And about 4 years ago I removed the body off of the frame to address the rust issues that we had on the floor pan and also to replace the rusty frame. So after all that hard work over the past few years, it's finally time to put the body down onto our replacement frame. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. But before we get to it, if you're not subscribed, then consider clicking the subscribe button so you can follow along with everything that goes on here on the channel. Now let's get to work. So the long awaited day has come and it's finally time to take our wagon body and put it inside on the new frame. And as you can see, I've got this thing strapped down. I've got a little skid made out of our wooden beams. And we got old Red ready to go. And that's where the skids underneath the body come in. I'm going to try to roll back up and get the bed underneath, raise it up, and slide the bed underneath. So we got the body up on the rollback, ready to head to the shop, and it went on pretty easy. We did have a little bit of teeter-tottering, but it's on there and it's strapped down, it's ready to go. So we've made it out to the shop, and as you can see, there is our frame on top of the lift. We've cleared out everything underneath the lift. Now we just need to lower it down and get it onto the ground. We got the lift down on the ground and we've got the tires aired up and we've got the suspension aired up. And this thing should roll off pretty easy. But we do have these wheel dollies here that will stick underneath the front wheels, and that way we can swing the frame around. The frame's in position and the lift bay is empty. Now all we need to do is bring the body inside. With this thing in place, you can obviously see that the arms of the lift are not going to be able to get underneath our studs. So I'm going to need to jack this up. We're going to build this up with some wooden blocks to where we can get our arms underneath here and here on both sides. And then the body should be able to come right off pretty easily. So we got the body up on the lift, as you can see, and we just need to remove some of this bracing underneath so we can slide our frame in. So we got the body down onto the frame. We have the mounts, well, most of the mounts hooked up. You can see these right here in the front. These are the easiest ones to see. And it looks more like a car. But we also had Delray, Scott, he stopped by and helped me out. And this is what we've been doing for the past, hour?
Yeah, something like that.
So do you have any new projects or anything coming up on your channel?
I'm gonna post videos of my 3406C cat rebuilds shortly. Just been busy and haven't really done a whole bunch of anything, but it's fixing to start happening. Got a lot of cool projects coming up. Got a Chevrolet dually, and some other interesting stuff. So just keep checking back and you'll see some stuff.
So it's just the same old pretty much.
Same old stuff, car stuff.
Be sure to check out his channel, Dale Ray JYD. He has a lot of stuff, you know, big truck stuff, older car stuff like the wagon here, and you'll probably remember him from when we removed the frame the first time and from installing the lift, which was what, a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, check out his channel, and we're going to get back, we're going to roll this body out, and we're going to see what it would look like slammed onto the ground. So the next challenge is to get this thing back onto the lift. And it's a little tight right here, but I think we can make it with the dollies. Well, that was a little bit of work pushing this heavy beast, but you can see we do have it up on the lift. And this is a great place for it because it's out of the weather, and that means that I can come inside and not have to contend with the weather when I want to work on this thing. But you can see our clearance on our firewall there is really good. We have a lot of clearance. And looking underneath the red oxide body with the black frame and all the nice new hardware, it all looks really good, especially here in the back where the rear suspension, the axle, all our new brakes, the fuel lines, the fuel pump. And I know you won't get to see any of this once we put it on the ground, but this is definitely the look that I was going for underneath. So there's quite a bit of work that needs to be done to connect the body to the new frame to make it a running and driving car once again. And that's exactly what we'll start on in the next video. So until then, I'd like to say thank you for watching. Be sure you check out all my videos on all my other projects. And if you're not subscribed, then consider clicking the subscribe button, click the bell so you'll get the notifications. And you can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram.